Today we're discussing about the Unit 5 cluster analysis. In the cluster analysis, we have the types of what is a cluster analysis, type of data and cluster analysis, categorization of major clustering methods, partitioning methods, hierarchy method, and density based method, grid based methods, and model based method, constraint based clustering, and outlier analysis. This is the topic we discussed today. And cluster analysis is a grouping of objects, such as objects in the same cluster or more similar to each other than they are to objects in that another cluster. The classification into clusters is done using the criteria such as the smallest distance and density of data points and graphs and various statistical distributions. And data types is a cluster analysis, interval scaled variables, binary variables, nominal, ordinal, and the ratio variables, and variables of mixed types. And interval scaled variables are continuous instruments of a roughly linear scale. Binary variable is a variable that has two possible outcomes. For example, fixed male and female having the tattoo for yes or no for the both examples of binary categorical variable. An interval scale is a one but there is a order and the difference between the two values meaningful. For example, the interval variables include the temperature Fahrenheit and temperature Celsius and the PSAT score and credit score. And nominal, the data can only be and categorized, and in ordinal, the data can be categorized and ranked. Interval, the data can be categorized and ranked and evenly spaced, and ratio is the span data can be categorized, ranked, evenly spaced as a natural zero. And variables of mixed type, we can symmetric binary, asymmetric binary, nominal, ordinal, interval, ratio, and those combinedly called as a mixed type of variables. The clustering methods we have the k-means and posturing method, hierarchical method, density method, and grid-based and model-based constraint. And the k-means you have the k-means algorithm partition objects into the k non-empty sets, compute the seed points and the centroid and the clusters of the current partitions. Assign the each object to the cluster with the nearest seed point. Go back to step 2 and stop when no more new assignments. For the before k means we have that number of data is there, but we have the coloring variable, we have the size variant, and we can arrange the group. That is called the k means of the diagram showing the presence. Then the partitioning method we have that suppose we have been given that objects in the partitioning method consider k partition data. Each partition will represent the cluster and the k tends of n. It means that that is, it will be classify the data in the k groups, which is satisfy the following requirements. Each group contains at least one object. Each subject belongs to exactly one group and typically method and k means and k means clearance. And k-means is an unsupervised learning algorithm that clusters data points into the groups based on the distance and the centroid. The k-means clustering is the variant of k-means that is a more robust in noises and outliers and clearance. And clustering for large application with the randomized search is the clustering algorithm that uses randomized search to handle spatial data. For the partitioning method, here the partition group type of and the partition k dimension similar diagram. And a hierarchical method it's a computer science to refer the techniques that involves the formation of homogeneous classes by grouping individuals from the finest level to most aggregated level. And that here the cluster method we have getting for that ABC method for the hierarchical structures we have getting for the green color types we can given for the orange, green, blue and yellow. This is a type of method for hierarchical clustering methods. The density based clustering method refers to unsupervised machine learning methods that identify the distinct cluster in the data based on that idea the cluster group in the data spaces in the continuous region of high point density and separated from other cluster by the space regions. And the density based you have the different types of density you can analyze for that, and that's small ranges. The small ranges is there in that similar colors that grouping from that same red color also, then green also, the simple colors in the black colors in that over it in that other than that density based method. The grid based method here the spaces instance and divided into the grid structures clustering techniques are then applied and using the cells of grid and instead of individual data points as the base units. The biggest advantage of this method is to improve the processing time. In the grid based method for the gridding type, we have that grouping the data from that here, then the similar 2 or 3 data, 2 data and 4 data, and the multi number of data I can combine right here. The model-based method, here the method formal supervised and supervised cleaning methods where the model has been there established for the prediction of the test cases. The model-based method, here the coloring variation you can mention for that like this in that circular form. The blue color and 1, 2, 3 methods you can mention here for the model-based method. Then constraint-based clustering, here the semi-supervised approach is clustering data while incorporating domain knowledge in the form of constraints. Here the before here getting that the similar color will be that group in the data, then other than the color will be that repeated in that constraint. Then outlier analysis, also known as the anomaly detection, is the data mining techniques that identifies the data points that are unusual deviate from the majority of the data. Outliers can be used in the caused by error, data collecting and processing, or by the unknown features in the data sets. The outlier you can mention for that the similar range of data we can go in that ranges in the level 2000 to 10,000, but is some other data to be that outlier from this layer to removing that, though that is from the outlier data. Thank you.